So right now I'm playing Schedule 1. I'm playing on my save Magic Shrooms. Got a 274.2k net worth. Um, I'm not really playing 100%ing or anything like that. It's just about having fun and about what I do here. I'm sorry if you can't really hear the music that well or my voice. Um, yeah, it's just what it is. And let's go. So basically at this point, I own all the business to money launder, so I can launder up to 220k um when needed. I like to have at least 10k cash on me. If I ever get caught by the police, I'll have money. Or if I never ever need to spontaneously need to pay something in cash. Um, so let's see. Right now, I have the Benzies family. I need to deliver 65 Grand Poppy Granddaddy Purple. I don't know why I do Poppy. Maybe it's because there's a purple to them. I'm not really worried. I actually haven't used this too much. I actually stopped kind of. I kind of have too much. Um, right now I have, you know, my math is tends to be what I hand out myself. Um, so I have this new meth that I just created that I need to offer up for sale. Uh, I tend to favorite the ones. That way I don't have to scroll and look through all these iterations. List for sale. I think the wedding piss will be more popular because it is the cheaper of the two. But you never know. I always have this Dean character who orders like a five or some of each. Let's see. I'll add the 10 there. And then I'll just bring 10 of those just in case. Now let's check what time. 6 p.m. Friday. So I'm not gonna go out and do anything. Not really. It's too close to curfew. I am a scaredy cat. I don't like getting caught. Um, okay, so Benji has this. Honestly, oh, interesting. Actually, I gave Benji a lot more things than Molly. So one thing that I've noticed when it comes to the dealers, like they each have their own system. Like I obviously assign like the customers and the customers they're assigned to, I don't have to deal with when I do my own dealing because they go to these people. But I've noticed that Benji sells product a lot faster than Molly does. As you can see with the cash, she doesn't have that much cash, and that's because I gave her less product. But it seems like they're gonna end at the same time, which means I do need to collect more buds for them, which is fine. I have that all at my warehouse. It's gonna be a bit packed. I did finally get a house. I mean, not a house, a car. Let's see. Is there anything here? Okay. I'll probably need to meet up with my meth dealer. I like having things in stock before I run out. Um, it's funny. I don't actually do any drugs IRL or any weed or anything. Um, but this game is like very fun. I was explaining this game yesterday to my mom. Um, she's like, Mickey, are you gonna still go to college? Like, what is this? And I'm like, yes, mom, I'm gonna still go to college. I do not need to make so much money off of drugs. Um, but yeah. Then that's gonna start getting hooked. I'll show you why I'm not too worried about that sudden order of purple. I tend to let the mess accumulate and then I'll pick it all up um when with the trash pickers and do cash for money. Okay. Yeah, see, we have Dean, like I said, asking for four. And it's like, sure, I'll give it to you in the morning. I tend to avoid late night stuff, night stuff. If I'm on a roll and if it's 6 or 7 p.m., maybe, but anything later than that, not really. But yeah. Sorry. I honestly don't think anyone's here. It's Christmas. Like, people are probably busy. However, however, I am not so busy. I've gotten to the point where I've kind of memorized where everyone, like the whole map of the area. I don't need any help to get there. I'm also very organized. Like my wedding piss is always going to be the one here, so I don't really look at the thing. I just remember where it is because they are fairly similar in color. Okay. So I got 800 from that. So we're gonna drive to... I hate it when it backs up the view like that when I back up because it freaks me out. Not freaks me out, trips me out. We're gonna drive to the warehouse. Or the barn, not the warehouse. Stupid. I'm calling myself stupid, not you guys. Just sometimes I pay it. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to go here. See, this trips me the fuck out. I try not to drive and text. However, sometimes. I have to... If I know I'm gonna do something that will take a lot of transportation, I just automatically put it to the next hour bracket. Then from here, it's just a straight shot if I get no red lights. I try to pay attention to the lights, but sometimes it's like it's a game. I don't see a car. I'm going. But what I hate the most is if I'm driving past curfew, they'll stop my car and bust me, but I'll see all these other cars driving past curfew, and they don't do nothing about that. Okay, let's see. standing out here because these are filled up. No? Where are they standing? Are they standing? Well, they have stuffed. Oh, I need to order them more glass jars. Okay. Quick math. These can hold 20. That's 160. 160 plus 160 is 320. Three. Nope. 320. To the barn. And then. Choo, choo, choo. And let's see. I need. Okay, 13 of this. So 5, 10, 13. There is a method to my madness. Okay, I will come back here. I need to. Okay. So chances are they're blocking off the way to Highland, and I absolutely suck at hiding mine. Oh, they actually don't have the checkpoint set up. I'm just gonna go. Normally they have a checkpoint here set up. That's why I kind of got the car. Oh wait, did they get the checkpoint? That's kind of why I got the car, because it's so much walking. And it just saves so much time to drive. I do have that golden skateboard. I don't know, I guess I don't vibe with it or something. Alright. Money. And I love how they just throw the money. I try not to do more than 3 to 4, but I also know I have quite a drive back. Hopefully they haven't set up perimeters yet. If they're not, because the chances are like they're blocking off. Okay, Benji's out of stuff. I knew he was gonna be out of stuff. When they're not here, they're normally at the intersection near Taco Ticklers. Dude, I must have had the most perfect timing ever. Cause like, what? I must have got to them before they set shit up. Dude, come on. Look, I could have run that person over. Actually, I think I would have gotten in trouble if I did. I think that's a go. Just in case. I'm going to... That was the curb. I try to drive well in games, but it's sometimes easier said than done. there's no one, I might just. The reason why I'm driving all the way to my house is the construction place is literally right next to my house. And so now I'm gonna park along the curb. Yeah, that's kind of why. Whatever. You know what? I give up. Okay, Meg, you want two of these. Not three, two. Okay. Now we run like the wind to get inside said construction place. I don't know why they always go in here. Ah, then West Park statue is really close. It's right here. Okay, Doris. You want two ghosties. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go home and get more because I'm gonna run out. Okay. I just realized, I hate it when they double text me. Molly, I already know you're out of stuff. Um, there's a method to my madness. Just in case. Okay. We're gonna deal with the ones closest to me first. Charles, my dude. Like I said. Uh, whoops. George always pays 805. Sometimes Ludwig's hiding spots are the worst. Like one time he wanted to be near the barber shop, and the barber shop is exactly where the police set up their cameras. Okay. I think it's about like it is not curfew yet. It's not happening soon. Um, because then it would blare out and be like, now I run like the wind to get home because I do not like being out here this late because minutes are like seconds, and so I'm always sprinting. Yep, I knew it was gonna be 8:30 soon. So I've never heard a police officer, except for the one time, the first time I drove my car, I actually ran a police officer down. That's where I lost a lot because they busted me. I was wanted dead or alive. Molly, I know you're out of stuff. I don't really negotiate much until I'm like down to my last few. And I'm like, would you like this for that? Okay, I'm gonna be back real quickly. All right, I'm back. Sorry for that. Nature was calling. Um, I do have a YouTube channel where I post the Twitch videos unedited because like, you know, everyone should know the glory of moi. Just kidding. There's no glory. But yeah, what I like is how accessible the barn is because, um, when I'm driving, it gives me extra room and I can take more products with me. There's also a nifty feature where I can just keep products in the car, though I don't really do that. I noticed that sometimes the Benzies family text like bugs out, like it'll stick at like 17 hours and won't change and it won't start at 3 days. And I've noticed that just quitting and coming back helps. It's always weird when I make more money than the dealers. Let's see. Tomorrow I can deposit 10,000. I do not have that much money, really. Not right now. This feels weird because it's still cooking. But yes. Let us do those deals. Cover. My favorite one is when they're behind this because it's so close to me. What I love about Dean is he always buys a lot, but he doesn't pay a lot for it. I should upcharge him now that I think about it, but I'm too lazy to do the negotiations. I'm pretty sure I'd make a lot more money off of negotiations. I think that's how my dealers end up making more money than me. So each of the dealers has like 5 slots. So I can give them like 10 of each. I only ever give them 4 each. However, now that let's just drop my car here. Ming. Like I said, the cheaper one's always more expensive. But yes. How did I know that was gonna turn red? I didn't even see it turn yellow, but I'm like, let me just stop. Come on. I wonder if I can go straight. I don't know. Sometimes I get it in my head that I can only go somewhere one way, and then I'll stay with that way, even if there's an easier way. Probably, in hindsight, should have got a bigger car because it would have had more trunk space. Oh, I just realized how people like they'll have stuff in their trunk, they'll do the body search, and before they're searching the trunk, they'll like shift it back to them. So I don't know. I don't know. I suck at the body shirts. Searches. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. Okay, maybe I should park properly. Maybe, just maybe. Oops, that was not intended. I swear I can park backwards better IRL. I kind of swear. Okay, I'm not even gonna deal with that. Okay, what do y'all want? Sure. Okay, I'll take this to the true car. Eh, I'm gonna have to get them more seeds and shit. I just realized. I probably should have left the pliers at home. I kind of overestimated how much I could hold. Okay, this would have been better if I had all hands. I can get one more jar thingy. That's fine. Be 5, 9. Part of me wants to leave the pliers, so I'll just leave that there. I just realized I can't. Hold on. Hold on. Need to. Fuck, I'm not gonna make those deals in times. Can't believe. What did you even do? Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy. can't believe I hit a cop car and got away with it. Okay. I would have gotten in so much trouble if I hit that police officer. I would have been more dead for life. Oh, Benji. I'm going to grave him. For some reason, I thought I could access my chunky. Okay. No. Now that I'm here. One of this. One of that. One of that. Man. Oh, dang. I wanted to give him the one that was 12. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Benj. Hi, Benji. But I'm gonna come home and give all your stuff tomorrow. There have been times I literally just pulled up into my bungalow and they've arrested me simply because it was officially past curfew then. So I'm not even gonna care about parking the car. I am inside. Okay. Oh, that was so close. That was too fucking close. Uh, see, a freaking wig's out. 'Cause it's not actually 14 hours, it's 3 days. I'm gonna have to actually make something now in here. But before that, hmm, hindsight, I don't need my players. The reason why I had them on me all the time was because I was making buds all the time. But now that I'm not doing that, I actually don't need them on me all the time. Okay. Okay, we have construction site right here. And then see. That's 6. Granddaddy. 8 granddaddy. Okay. I have enough granddaddy and then 2 wedding presents. I do not need to go back home yet. I'm gonna do. Oh, barbershop is all the way over there. What is closest construction site? Now we wait. You're late. See, when I deal with someone, I can use my vehicle, but not when I'm exchanging something. Okay. Um, the statue. sorry, at some point I just don't know what to say. I props to all the people who keep on talking when they're playing. Like, I'll watch this, like, Welcome TV. He's like this Minecraft dude, and he'll just talk and talk and talk, and I'm like, what? How can you? Because I run out of things to say very quickly. But yeah. Probably also to do with the fact that oh, is the cleaner person not cleaning? Whoops, someone's about to be out of his job. He was cleaning. But I don't know. I'm just not a talkative gamer. Unless I'm playing Mario Kart, then I'm like, and I'm screaming at them. I don't know. Like, I feel like what I do is kind of like self-explanatory in a way. I don't know. I make a bad teacher. I suck at explaining things. Let's see. When I make the thing for them, I will explain what I do. But right now, I am going to my other dealer, Molly. When I was explaining this game to my mom, it was like, so you're playing Breaking Bad? And I did not catch the reference since I've not watched Breaking Bad before. But maybe you guys will know the reference. Maybe. Who knows? Give me your money. Is it Monday? Yes, it's Monday. I'm gonna go and deposit the 10K and then deposit the 20K. I spent like 50K for taco ticklers and then another 20 for the car. But the fact that I've made it up so quickly is crazy. I wonder if this counts towards the net worth. I don't know. Or is it just... Or if it's just things you own. Like the tents, the companies, my properties, my car. I don't know. I do not know how net worth is calculated. All I know is my IRL net worth is like 0. Oh, I almost forgot about that deal. West Warehouse Wharf. Oh, okay. Sometimes I get confused with West Wharf and the Warehouse Wharf. I love this little campfire area. I wonder if he ever gets, imprisoned for being past curfew, but like his little home is past curfew. Maybe there's leeway with like RVs and shit. I don't know. All I know is that there's no leeway with me. Like, they'll see people walking and driving, but if they see me, I am attacked immediately. Okay. So let's see. They want sour diesel, so it's gonna be this one. They want 70 sour diesel. 70 is not divisible by 8. So I'm gonna get another. Honestly, I do not need the delivery. I need a dead drop. I haven't done a dead drop in a while, but I do not feel it's worth the $200 fee for 5 singular seeds of sour diesel, because like then it would have been like 375. So let's see. So if this runs out, I tend to do dispensed soil, but now I just sow the seed, I take the cap off, I hold it down with my mouse, and I use my D to rotate it. Then I click on each of these, and then I tend to water it all at the end so they have the same growth rate. Also just remembered that I didn't really do the meth this morning. That's okay. I kind of decided to play the game on a whim, like today. I wasn't thinking I was gonna play. But yeah, I water it, I wake up, I activate the sprinkler again, and if it's not grown by the next morning. So I do this, we begin. I could have just waited, honestly. There's only a few minutes left. But no, that's not what my brain decided for me. I'm really just following the steps. There isn't much else to say, other than I hold this, try to let it go. It goes a bit red. I try to make it green again. I have the first time I was making the methamphetamine in here, I kind of blew it up in my face and died. Okay. I really don't like the fact that this time thing isn't decreasing. For that, we're gonna go this. We're gonna go this. We're gonna do this. Honestly, I haven't picked up a dead drop in a while, so it's gonna be fun. That reminds me, I need to meet up with Shirley for the meth. Oh, now you get to see how it's collected. I take this hammer and brah, brah, brah. It works if you do it in the same place too, but it's more fun when you spread it out. I don't think I've ever had a dead drop, picked up a dead drop from Randy's bait and tackle. And I go here, place that here. Then the slow collection of meth starts. Wait, I have to look at the map. Oh, I'm looking for like a blue star thingy, and I'm like, nope. here it is. Where the fuck are you? So car wash. Okay, I'm gonna take my car. But this seems as fully grown. Perfect timing. Probably going to stop after I get the dead job. I'm tired. I've been having a headache, but I wanted to play for, I don't know, for fun. So there's the car wash right there. Let's... Is it off of here? No, it looks like it's over there. Never actually been on the second. Is it here? Do I go in here? No. Oh, it's all the way over here. That's how you pick up a dead job. And now, okay, so I will. Mhm. And then his stash is behind here, where I pay off my debts. She'll drive this papa home. was perfect. Okay. Okay. Let's finish up the day. I have blue wig. Contacts. Oh, I can't contact them. Oops. Okay. So, not there yet. I'll go inside. And then under the bridge. And behind the pawn shop. And then I'll circle back to behind. Hi, Meg. Wait, why did I think something was behind a construction? Must have been the Westmark. Whoops. I'm so tired. You can hear it in my voice. Ugh. Je suis un zombie. I guess you will see how I have an electric trimmer, so I don't need to click. I just need to hold. With other ones, you'd have to continually click. Dispensing the soil. Then okay, let's package this puppy up. Oh my goodness, my headache is so getting bad. Ugh. back. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it for tonight. Thank you for any of you who have been watching. Uh, but yeah. Uh, I hope y'all have a good Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. I hope it's good. Well then, bye.